Welcome to the very first edition of Destination Diaries, where every journey tells a story. I'm the host, Ruth Meteh, and we are about to give you a very juicy experience of someone who has traveled to over 20 countries. I mean, that's what I know. He might have to tell us if he's been to more countries or not because he's coming right away from the airport to this very step. So today we'll be talking to Mr. Danny Tapoko. Did I get it right?
Yeah, you got it right.
Or you want to pronounce it better for us?
Danny Tapoko.
Danny Tapoko.
Yes, that's it.
Okay, welcome to Destination Diary.
Thank you, Miss Ruth.
I mean,
Thank you.
what has been your experience so far being in over 20 countries?
Well, different experience, seeing different places, discovering different cultures, and different climatic conditions. But yeah, it's good. It was
You
good.
look for when you go to those countries? Women, money, what exactly?
Most times it's for work.
Okay.
I go for work. Then the other time I travel with my family, and we go and have some vacation.
Have fun.
Yes. Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You are the director, marketing director for Egypt Air,
Marketing manager.
marketing manager for Egypt Air.
Yeah.
How long have you worked with Egypt Air?
This is the 5th year. We are going to the 6th year very soon. We'll be having 6 years in Cameroon. But yes, this year we celebrated our 5th year, and next year, in April, we'll be having 6 years in Cameroon now. We started with Egypt Air, and then we will continue.
What impact has Egypt Air created for Cameroon?
Well, Egypt Air has made it easier now for people to travel to Egypt.
And I've never been to Egypt. Why?
Because you've never asked. You've never wanted.
So I'm asking you now.
I promise I can assist you to travel to Egypt.
That's a promise, guys.
I'm making the promise worldwide. You can see.
Okay.
Yeah.
So aside facilitating Cameroonians go to Egypt,
Yeah.
what is it that is very different about Egypt Air and every other air agency?
What is different between Egypt Air and other airlines? You mean to say? Egypt Air, as I said before, we made it easier for Cameroonians to discover Egypt, because before it was quite difficult. So for Cameroonians to discover Egypt, creating the documentation was very difficult. Now with Egypt Air, you only need to buy your flight tickets, get a touristic program from Egypt Air, and then we send your documents to the embassy, and
That brings me to my major question.
yeah.
Because you've touched everything, you've not touched costs. Cost is the major problem.
Cost of what? Air tickets?
I want to say
Or
cost of traveling entirely in between African countries.
Wow.
They get to be so expensive. For example, Nigeria, Cameroon at this period,
Mm.
it can cost about 600, 700 flight, So that's a major problem. There are so many African countries we cannot really access despite the whole visa-free story. But flights are exaggerated. Sometimes maybe hotels, transportation in those places and all of that. What is your take as someone who has been to so many countries and as someone who works with an airline?
There are so many reasons. There are so many reasons that will make cost more expensive in Africa
Okay.
than traveling out of Africa. But I'll pick some.
Okay.
Some, because if we have to talk about it, it'll be very long.
I
Yeah,
understand.
I'll pick some points.
Okay.
First, we have limitations of competition in Africa.
Okay.
What do I mean? In Africa, for example, you gave an example between Nigeria, Lagos,
Cameroon.
and Douala,
Yes.
for example.
Yes.
Lagos and Douala, we do not have a lot of airlines
Okay.
going. We have Air Peace, we have Askai,
Yes.
and then what again? Maybe Air Cote d'Ivoire, something. Maybe
Yes,
Air
they
Cote d'Ivoire.
do.
You see that there are only 3 airlines going there. Whereas if you want to leave from Paris to Brussels, you will have a lot of airlines going. Here we are limited only to three. And in these three, because they know that they are the only ones doing this line,
Yes.
they will like increase the price. They'll create a monopoly and increase the price.
Oh,
You understand?
yeah.
It's like we are going to say that I will go to another industry. Why is calls
Very expensive.
very expensive in Cameroon than in other, because we have limitations. There are only two or three now.
Yeah, 3.
You understand? So they create a monopoly and they increase the price. It's the same. In Africa, we have less competitions. If you want to go to N'Djamena, for example, Douala N'Djamena, which who is just up
Just here,
here,
exactly.
we have maybe 2 airlines doing that. Now we have Royal, there's Cameco. You see, because there are only 2 or 3 maximum,
It becomes
it
expensive.
becomes more expensive. They know that they are the only ones that you guys. If we were having like 10 airlines doing that line,
It'll be
it'll
easier.
be easier, you'll be cheaper because of the
Absolutely.
competition. Now, that is it. That's the first point. Another point we can talk about I'll talk about main points.
Yes.
Another point we can talk about the taxes, high taxes.
Okay.
There's a lot of taxes of
What the government imposes on you, or
not
what?
only the taxes on handlings
Okay.
in different airports.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you know that when you, how do they call it? In French they call it chariot. When you come, where you put your bag,
Yes, and push
yes,
along. Yeah.
you know that you have paid it on your air
Oh,
tickets.
really?
Yeah, you have done it. Now, do you know that even the bags, the handlings of bags,
Yes.
that when you come here, the
That mo-
ADC,
yes.
here it is ADC who's handling that.
Exactly.
ADC is Aeroport Cameroon.
Yes.
They transport your bags from
The plane.
the plane to the
So
airport.
the real side where you
Yes,
pick it up.
the airline pay for it.
Wow.
And generally it is more expensive. It is very expensive in Africa.
And do you think we are really the ones to shoulder that particular cost? I mean, the cost of just, pushing your luggage in the real, are we really supposed to pay for that?
Airports will say that that is where they collect their money to pay their wages, in short, to take care of the airport. That's where they collect their money. But they collect the money from airlines, not from you directly.
Oh, so the
So
intent put
the airline now puts
I
it on the
get it.
ticket.
I get it.
You understand? That is it. There was a certain moment also, just one day like that, the Cameroon government decided to increase the taxes on eco ticket and business tickets
Okay.
to travel on traveler.
Yeah,
It was
yes.
10,000. Then suddenly they increased the price. In business, it became 120,000, and then economy 40,000. So you see that the airline now will put it on your tickets,
Those
and your
brands.
ticket will be more expensive
You
as
must.
compared to developed countries, where because they have a lot of passengers,
Nice one.
it is short. The price is small. I mean, okay,
Yeah.
and that's the reason why you will travel from Douala to Paris, for example. Your air ticket will be cheaper than somebody who is leaving Douala to Lagos, who is just.
So after all these costs, some people still land in another country and their luggages don't follow.
Now there are so many reasons why your luggage
I
will
mean, I
not
don't get
full.
it.
No, you're there. If you want us to talk about luggages now, I will tell you.
No, I mean that we're paying so much. We're paying, part of our money. You just explain basic, something really
Yeah,
basic.
yeah.
It's costing us
Mhm.
to just push our luggages. I'm so worried about this particular one.
Yeah.
I'm not a very big traveler like that, but I'm going
Yeah.
to be because you're not my friend.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Bert, if we pay so much for the luggages to an extent, and we get to another country and it doesn't even get to us, is that even visible?
Well,
Because you're
yeah,
Egypt
I was giving
airline.
the reasons why
I understand. I'm just
prices are.
digressing a little. We're
Yeah.
getting back to that one.
Now the fact that your bag does not reach. I'll take an example. For example, with Egypt Air.
Okay.
Okay, like any other airline, we have situations of baggage. Okay, baggage who does not reach on time. Okay, but why is it that baggage does not reach on time? Generally, it's because like in Africa,
Yeah.
okay,
Uh-huh.
our flights from Cairo to Douala, for example,
Yes.
because we are still like, it's true, made 6 years, but we are still like new in the market,
Okay.
in the
Okay.
Cameroon market.
I get it.
Good. So we will not want to bring big fly big planes.
Yes.
We come with small planes.
Okay.
Okay. So that because we do not have a lot of passengers as compared to other
That's wrong.
airlines.
That's wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the flight between Cairo to Douala with small planes, make sure that there is a particular weight that
That
the
it
plane,
carries.
the aircraft is supposed to carry while it's traveling.
Right.
So if the flight now, passengers the flight is full,
Yes.
you see, it is already taking part of the weight.
Yes.
So now, if we cannot carry all the bags at the same time. The plane would not, the aircraft will not be able to reach.
Oh.
So what we do is generally we reduce some bags, and we bring passengers at their destination in Douala, and then we send the bags in the following flight.
Is it possible? Now, I want to talk about, I mean, we already know what is hindering or making costs very high.
Yeah.
But I want to take it to the part of collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
You say you're new
Yeah.
in Cameroon.
Yeah, in the
You're
market.
testing the waters.
Mm-hmm.
Were you very welcomed?
Yeah.
Was there some level of cooperation between your airline
Yeah.
and other airlines?
Yeah. It's the time for me now to even have to seize this opportunity to
Okay.
thank our partners. Partners here are agencies, okay? Agencies who sell our tickets.
But that's not what that's not where I'm getting at.
Mm.
Another airline partnering or cooperating with you, for instance, you said your air buses are small, and maybe you have too many passengers. Is it possible for you to call Cameco, for instance, and say, yo, I have 10 more passengers left here. I want to give it over to
No,
you.
no, no,
Do you
no,
do that?
no, no.
Okay.
No. I know it's an example that you are giving, but somehow first Cameco does not do our lines, but that's not
Yeah, it's just
it's
a basic
just an
example.
example. No, when there are at times also there are destinations that some airlines in the airline industry, there are destinations that some airlines do not do. Okay,
Okay.
but the partnership with some other airlines, okay, like for example, Egypt Air might not go to Bangui,
Mm-hmm.
Central African Republic, and decide to partner with an airline who goes there.
Okay.
So Egypt Air will carry passengers from Douala. Normally, the passenger is paying his ticket from Cairo to Bangui. So what will Egypt Air do is they will carry their passengers from Cairo, they bring to Douala, and they give the passengers to another airline like Askai, who is going to Bangui.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
That is the type of collaboration that airlines they do together. That is when there is, if and only if there is a collaboration between these two airlines, because at times it does not work, and that's even one of the conditions why prices of air tickets are expensive in Africa, because most airlines in Africa do not want to collaborate. Okay? And why do not want to collaborate? It is another debate. There are so many other factors affecting that. It can be governmental problems, political problems. There are so many reasons. Okay, but that falls on the fact that at the end of the day, tickets will be
How expensive?
more expensive in Africa
Okay.
than in other parts of the world.
So, as a marketing manager of Egypt Air,
Yeah.
what can you say are some of the measures Egypt Air has put in place to facilitate travel for Africans, especially within the African continent?
As I said before, we made it easier for Cameroonians now to travel at cheaper rates to so many destinations.
I can testify. I know somebody who has been to Egypt for like 4 times and
Yeah.
she wants to go back there.
Yeah.
I don't know what's there for. I won't mention her name, but she knows herself and she's going to be watching this.
Yeah.
So yeah, she talks
Yeah,
about your
yeah,
collaboration. It's
yeah,
really
yeah.
cool.
We have made it easier for especially our partners to sell agencies to sell to their clients more than 20 destinations in Africa at cheaper rates,
Okay.
more than 20 destinations in Europe at cheaper rates, more than 16 destinations in America at cheaper rates, and the Middle East as well at cheaper rates. Now with Egypt Air, you can go easily to Dubai at 350,000 francs at this period of December. That
Oh,
is
it's okay.
that is the high season where many people go on vacation, but we have it right now at
Real.
300 as from 350,000 francs.
An
You see,
extensive. Okay.
those are the things that Egypt Air has made. Before there were no, we did not have a lot of airlines. Egypt Air has come, make it easier for Cameroonians to discover so many parts of the world.
This is definitely your clue
Hmm.
to pack your bags
Yeah, yeah.
and partner with FL Travel. And because they have that direct link, they
Yeah,
do have
yeah,
the direct
yeah,
link with
yeah,
Egypt
yeah,
Air
yeah.
to plan your tickets,
Mm,
plan your vacation,
yeah.
and then travel. So as you're watching this, make sure you check FL Travel and Tour
Yeah.
Agency. They bring you the best. Now we come back to you as my guest for today. What is that one thing the airline hides from passengers, but every insider know? Don't lie to me. Don't lie to
Well,
us.
Miss Ruth, you really want me to give you the secret?
I'll find out.
Uh,
If
do,
you
you,
do not,
do you really want me to
I
give you
really
the
want it. I
secret of
dare
airlines?
you. I dare you to give me. E.
If I
This,
give you that secret now like this, I will no more reach my office.
this is the third thing you're avoiding to tell me. First of all, you owe me apology gift or public apology, and now you're refusing to tell me a secret. So which one do you want to do first?
Okay. What do I have to say about the secrets? What kind of secret do we have, we airlines? Mm, it's difficult. I don't know. I don't see I don't see the secret.
Oh, you don't see a secret.
There's no secret, really.
Secrets are not really meant to be told. Because if it's told, no longer a secret.
Good.
No, don't fall for that.
You
You're just
see.
adding your problem to me right now. You are adding your problem. So we're going to hold on that particular question.
Okay, thank you
And
very
I would
much,
like
Miss
to
Ruth.
no, I'm not bypassing the question.
You are the
Don't be in a
best.
rush.
Okay.
Calm down.
Okay.
Okay. So but what's the most ridiculous thing a traveler or tourist has done which has made you lose faith in humanity?
Mm. Yeah, that's it. This one is a difficult question. Okay, I will say I'll give one example. There was a time when I'm the marketing manager and I work with traveling agencies. Most these are our partners. These are the ones who really support us. Like FI
Yes, event
travel and
rentals,
tour.
travel
Yeah,
rentals.
good. Now there is this traveling agency. Danielle, who is my very good friend.
Mhm.
She supported us a lot, and one day she came to my office and said, "Danny, I want to go to Dubai."
Okay.
This was her first trip. Okay, Danny, I want to go to Dubai. I said, "Okay, well, great." We gave her a lot of because she was supporting us. We gave her a lot of discount. We made it in such a way that she had a lot of discount,
Okay.
and her ticket was very cheap.
Cheap.
She was going for her first time. That is taking the plane for her first time. Moving out of Cameroon for her
For a
first
person.
time, but she has been selling for years. This is Danielle with her bags at the airport, traveling. The whole family came and like,
Saw her off.
yeah. And then suddenly, this is one guy who came and said, "Oh, Mama, you're traveling for where you are going? You're going to Dubai, right? Yes. Please, I have this bag that I want you to help me drop. Give it to somebody at the airport. He'll be there at the airport."
Waiting, okay.
Yeah. What is in the bag? She tried to open and they discovered that it was red oil. This
Palm oil,
palm oil.
yes.
Uh, She said, okay, no problem. The bag is like, it's not even 2 kilos because there were two bottles of palm oil, 1.5 liters.
Well,
Yeah. And then I was very happy to see that Danielle is going to Dubai. But she got to Dubai, she was caught. Why? Because in those bottles, Danielle never knew that this guy had to put rocks in
oh
those
my
bottles.
goodness.
So Danielle is traveling for her first time in a country where she does not know anybody. She does not. She was going to have fun. Okay. She finally had to stay in jail for 6 months.
What?
Yeah. Until they had to prove, they had to, the Dubai government had to ask because Danielle was saying, no, I simply helped somebody
Someone,
in
yes.
Cameroon. The Dubai government had to check with the Cameroon government, cameras at the airport, in Douala airport, and they really saw that somebody came and
They
gave
call.
her the bag. But she was already there for 6 months in prison. You can imagine. Something like that it really pained me, and I was like, this is somebody, just an innocent, somebody who is suffering for nothing. She was just going to have fun. She worked for years, and Egypt Air had to accompany her, but was it a gift at that time, or it was
A curse or a
yeah,
blessing.
so it was and just imagine the story continues. She came out, it was during the COVID period. So countries were blocked. Douala
Well,
was
was
blocked.
blocked. She couldn't fly back.
She
She
could
could
not
not
fly
fly
back.
back.
She had to stay, even Dubai was blocked. She could not fly back. What Danielle wanted was to come back to Cameroon. You see? Now, that was the bad side, right? Of the story. Now I'm telling you the good
It's a
side
good
of the
side.
story.
Okay.
The good side of the story is that Danielle contacted me again and said, you know what, Danny? There are so many Cameroonians here who want to come back. The Cameroon government sent a chartered plane with my competitor, Ethiopian, and they carried some Cameroonians and left some behind. Now, I told to Danielle, okay, Danielle, because my former boss, knew the
Yes.
story. Okay, so Daniel now had to, like, I said to Daniel, if you have 100 people, 150
Do
people,
you?
we will send a plane
Absolutely.
and you guys will pay a cheaper fare because of you, Daniel. In a space of 1 week, Daniel gathered 300 people.
Oh my gosh.
Some women were pregnant, some people who were sick, and so on and so forth. 300 people. You can imagine. We had to make them leave. We had to send a plane from Cairo
Ma.
to Dubai, p- empty, picked them from Dubai and brought them down to Douala at 170,000 only
My goodness.
during COVID period.
How so
So
kind.
that is it. So I had a so sad story, and I'm giving you the second
No,
part of
I
the
was I
story.
was so worried we were going to end this on a sad note,
No,
but
no,
I
no.
mean this is from ashes to
And when
glory.
they arrived Douala, you cannot imagine how people were in tears and so on and so forth. They were like, when they landed in Douala, they were dancing in the plane.
Yeah, I can only
So
imagine.
that is it.
How did you feel, like a
I was
hero or
so proud of this industry. At
Right.
that time, I was proud of my airline. I was proud of Cameroonians. I was proud of my country. I was proud of this collaboration between Egypt and Cameroon.
I mean, moi-même, je suis fière de vous.
Merci.
Bien fière.
Merci. Merci.
Vous avez osé faire.
Yeah,
No,
we
there are
did it.
really some words in French that, give it
Yes,
more
in English
spontaneous.
you will not take it.
You
You will
won't
not
really
take.
take it.
Yeah, I see. I see.
Thank you so much
Thank you,
for
Ruth.
being my guest. I had an
Don't say it's
amazing
finished.
time. You
We-
do relax. Relax. Why you in a hurry? You
Okay.
still owe me. You
Okay.
owe me. So we'll talk about this outside the cameras.
Okay. Okay.
Is
No
that?
problem.
But I really had a nice time talking to you. I've been to one country in my life, and you've been to more than 20. What advice do you have for me who is aspiring to travel to more countries, or somebody who has never traveled before? You can look into your camera and tell them.
Enjoy yourself. Gather your money. Enjoy yourself. Go. It's different cultures that you're going to discover. It's different places that you're going to discover. You will have so many things to say at the end of the day. Enjoy yourself, okay? Because the time is too short. Really, the time is short. Take your time. You people, men, gather your families, travel. There are so many countries here in Africa who are visa free. Tickets are cheaper. We have Kigali, that you can go to Kigali. We have Egypt, that you can go to Egypt. You have we have even Addis Ababa
Okay.
that you can visit and go. Move on. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself.
One word.
So Ruth, I'm waiting for you to come and take your etiquette. I will assist you for your visa. Go and visit Egypt and come back and say to Cameroonians,
I'm coming.
yeah, I'm
A
waiting.
promise is a debt.
I'm
I
waiting.
will worry you. Don't even know me.
I'm waiting for
I'm
you.
coming.
You will not be more than me.
Thank you so much. As
You're
I'm coming,
welcome.
I'm definitely bringing others
You're
with me.
welcome.
If you have issues traveling,
Yeah.
just contact Fly Events
Yeah.
and Tours.
Yeah.
Oh, rather, FI. I'm always tempted to call it Fly because it has everything to do with flying, you know. But it
Yeah.
is FL Events and
Yeah.
Tours. They plan events, they manage events, they
Mm.
plan travels, you know, trips in and out, group trips, individual trips. Anyone you want to take it, just contact them on all social media handles. They are a major sponsor for this particular Destination Diaries. And here, every journey tells a particular story.
Yeah.
That's how we saw it today. Thank you so much,
You're
Danny.
welcome, Miss Ruth.
And hope to see you again.
I'll be definitely coming
If
if
you
you
did
invite me.
enjoy this episode, make sure you drop a like, drop a comment, hit notification bells, and then we will keep in touch. Till next time, I've been with Meteh.